Hey guys, VisualGamer here with the Gods and Kings expansion for Sid Meier's Civilization V. I'm going to be playing as the Celtic Empire, or the Celtic Empire, sorry, as Boadicea the Lion Queen, and we have two basic unique units, well, one unit and one building. We have the Pictish Warrior, which gains 50% of the opponent's strength as faith when I destroy them, and the Celded Hall, which gives a huge bonus of happiness and culture, and an artist slot for further cultural expansion. So we're gonna begin our journey here. Okay, so we've spawned in. This is not a very good spawn for the Celts, as our passive buff gives us bonus faith. This is weird. Actually, hold on a minute. Sorry. Let's just see. Yeah. Well, anyway, this gives us bonus faith from unworked forest tiles. So I'm not gonna get anything from this since this is all desert, but try to explore over here, see if there is any forest. No, we are in desert, so this seems like a good spot. Gonna get some fortification from the river here, and gonna have some coast for any sort of naval building that I want to do in the future. Got an oasis over here. It's gonna give me some good food when I pop that into my borders. And we have some wheat, which we can build a farm on quite easily and quickly. And these are floodplains, so they're not entirely useless. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just pop my city right here, the city of Edinburgh, and I'm also gonna have access to marble once I research masonry, and those ancient ruins may provide me with a nice bonus. For my tech, I'm gonna want to try and get to masonry quickly. So gonna go through mining first, and then go up through pottery to get some faith going. And for my production, I will build a monument just to get some early culture going. Try to get some border growth happening quickly. We've got a few oases here, so it's not so bad. I just won't be getting any bonus faith from my passive. Oh, and we get a bonus technology from the ancient ruins, which is pottery. It's going to allow me to build a granary and also a shrine, which produces faith, which is the main resource for the new religion aspect of the game. Currently have none of that right now, so as you see, there is nothing here. Turn her off. So right now I'm gonna look to maybe expand a city over here in the future, but for now this city will be fine. Just keep on exploring, try to find some more ruins if we can. And I'm going to get them upgraded to a Pictish Warrior, which is actually extremely powerful right now. Maybe actually a city right here is going to be fantastic. Going to get some early forest faith going if I get a settler over here quickly. Going to work my happiness up a bit more and get my population and my capital higher before I do that, just to get an earlier bonus. But I'm going to have quarries here for stone, which is a nice boost to production, and some tundra, which I might explain later with the religion thing. But for now, just try to find some barbarians to kill with my Pictish Warrior. That's going to give me a good boost to faith early game. and we've met the Netherlands. Another new civ out of the 9 civilizations that come with the expansion. Okay. So Edinburgh has now grown. It's a population of 2. It's going to be working the these 2 tiles here. I might move this one over to here for just to let's see, does that actually change in 2 turns as opposed to 2 turns? No, it doesn't make any difference. So just gonna leave them on there. So that population has been increased slightly. So the mine's gonna move me closer to masonry, which I do want for the quarries that I'm gonna need. Just further explore over here, try to find if there is a better city spot for me to have. This is looking pretty good up here for the most part, but wouldn't hurt. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to move over to these forests next turn and get going on destroying them. My monument has been built there, so I'm going to build a shrine just to get some faith going, because you want to get to a religion nice and early before all of the major religions are founded. Okay, so move into the forests, and next turn I will focus on taking these guys out. Okay, so just blow through them here. Yeah, I've also got some ivory down here, and another one over here in the kind of semi-concealed by the fog. That'll be a nice happiness pop for my capital. So maybe go into trapping later on, pretty soon actually. Yeah, we'll go into animal husbandry after we get masonry going. So yeah, that's nice. Just to try to take out these barbarians. You'll see in a minute that that's good. It's gonna give me some extra faith. Are you kidding me? Ugh. Okay. Make them bonus to rough terrain and fortify them. For my policy, I'm gonna go down piety later on, or piety, depending on how you want to say it, but I'm gonna go down this tree a bit later on once I get to the classical era to get me some bonuses to my faith generation and religion aspects. But for now, I think I'm going to want tradition. This is really early, going to give me some extra culture, going to expand the borders of my capital, and if you adopt all the policies in the tradition tree, it's a really powerful bonus. I think they did change it slightly. You get a free aqueduct now in your capital and your first 4 cities, and plus 15% growth in those cities as well, which is really nice. So I'm going to adopt that, give me some extra culture. I'm going to have plus 6 culture now per turn, and just finish these guys off, get the bonus there, then fortify from there. So you'll see I got 4 faith. See, their combat strength is 8, but they could be killed now, or they might attack that scout if we're lucky. No. Okay, they made it. So
I have some information that may be of use.
Just gonna run away over here. And they did also find some runes, which is quite lucky, considering they almost did just that. The HP is now out of 100 hit points, so the combat is now more tightly based around how much damage you do to another unit's life points rather than how many of their actual like warriors you take out of the total. So now it feels more like you can judge more accurately how you're going to do in a fight. So it looks like I do have some barbarians to my east. Gonna want to watch out for that. They have kind of botched up the ranged attack of the cities a bit. The units don't react quite right to oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to go take that once I'm done with this. Okay, got some faith from that, and now I'm gonna go take this. Okay, just didn't want to get beaten to that. Yeah, okay, so I got a bonus population in my capital. Gonna increase its strength a little bit, I think. Maybe not. And just gonna help me take out those barbarians ever so much. More quickly. Sorry, I was trying to be witty with my dialogue and I did not quite make it. So, I have another policy now. Legalism is going to give me a cultural building in my first 4 cities, including my capital, obviously, since it's my only city right now. And that's going to help me a lot, and also get me down to landed elite, which is just super important. It's going to be very important. So I'm going to get aristocracy 3rd after I get down to landed elite, because aristocracy is going to help me pump out my wonders, but I do not need that quite yet. I'll build a granary. After my granary, I'm going to build a settler, actually. Move my settler up. Where's a good spot? Right here seems good. Yeah. Or maybe, actually I might build a worker first. Yeah, that seems like a good choice. Hi, Hiawatha. Okay, they're usually pretty aggressive, so I'm going to want to just watch out for them there.
I have some information.
Oh god. Okay, so okay, I can now build the pyramids. Might be a good one to look into, or the mausoleum. It's going to give me a nice economic boost if I choose to do that for worked stone and marble, which I do have quite a bit of actually nearby, and in that spot I want to move into in a minute. So I might go for that relatively quickly. It's also going to allow me to construct those quarries I need very much on those resources. Okay, I can now found a pantheon. So I can choose out of, let me go over to my capital. I can choose out of a certain amount of basic beliefs for my pantheon. And okay, so I think this might be good. Plus 10% faster growth rate in my city, which is nice. Or plus 2 faith from quarries. That's going to be really good, actually. Yeah, I'm going to have... Well, yeah, that's going to be good. So, I'm going to go into stone circles as my primary pantheon belief. It's going to give me plus 2 faith from my quarries when I do build them. So now, I'm going to just try and really quickly get access to the stoneworks and plantation, so I can start working on the Stonehenge maybe after I get my settler and worker up. Actually, I'm going to go into trapping so I can actually gain access to these 3 ivory. Wow, I'm going to be really ivory rich. That's really nice. Yeah, it's going to be a nice good bonus. Okay. And just engage them real quick. This is a very advanced melee unit, so this shouldn't be an issue. It's actually really lucky that I got that upgrade from the ancient runes, because this is their actual specialty unit. So I'm gonna get nice and early barbarian squelching, I should say, not quenching. But so that's gonna give me a nice early boost to faith. So now I can build pastures on any, and it also reveals any horses in the area. I actually don't see any. Actually, there are a couple near where I wanted to move into, so I'm gonna move these, try to get these guys. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna try to avoid them and get them back into my home territory to heal up quickly. Edinburgh has grown again, and as soon as this production is done, I'm gonna focus really hard on getting out another settler. So I can now adopt another policy. I'm gonna get landed elite. Yeah, I'm gonna get landed elite. It's gonna give me 10% growth and 2 food in my capital. That's gonna give me a nice buffer to any stagnation that might happen when I move my population around. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Maybe get any gold per turn. And okay, it's fine. Yeah, I can't engage that right now. I have to heal. So I'm gonna fortify here for now until they heal up to maybe half, and then I'm gonna try to pick these guys off from the scouts. So I'm gonna get started on a worker here, and maybe just I'm just gonna leave them fortified. They should be fine. Yeah, they're and actually now I'm going to attack them just to get an extra boost of faith, because they can't really hurt my warriors as of now. Oh, I'll just pick it off my city. I don't want the scouts to take any XP. And wow, this is kind of a lame start. That river just kind of goes into nothing. And I've got some nice ivory here. Wow, 4 ivory. That's unique. I'm running the Continents Plus map spawner, so it does make some pretty unique land formations, such as this weird configuration of ivory spawn, and that's gonna make for some interesting gameplay, I think. So I don't want yeah, this is a new resource, truffles. They are found in forested regions a lot, and they're basically kind of similar to any of these sort of resources, but they're just kind of cool. Adds a little variety. For my tech, would be kind of nice to get to the temple. So yeah, that's gonna be good. So there you go. Okay, calendar. I'm gonna get calendar first. Gonna let me build that stoneworks and Stonehenge, which gives actually +5 faith. It's a very strong wonder. I'm gonna try to get to that. The AI is vastly improved from before, so it could be a bit of a challenge to get some of these wonders, but And then I'm going to go into this, maybe get the Great Library, and lastly, philosophy. It's going to be really good. National College and the Oracle. The Oracle's really nice. Can you give me a free social policy? By that point, I'll probably be able to get yes into the piety tree, which is going to give a huge explosion of faith to me, which is not too shabby. So leave that research and calendar and just watch how this goes. Okay. These are completely healed. Gonna go back out, try to clear out this barbarian encampment right here. My capital has grown again. Now I have a well, nothing really actually. I have that extra tile here. These shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, Edinburgh demands salt. That is also a new resource. And I'm not quite sure where you can get it, but I have seen people request it quite a few times, and I have not been able to fill the requests. As of yet. I mean, I will try, but this is actually a nasty position. But they did decide to ignore me, so now I have access to Stonehenge. It's a good religion-based wonder, and the stoneworks is a nice economic boost for any sort of civilization that has marble or stone involved. And I can also build a plantation, which is not that bad. Fortify here for like one turn, then take these guys out. Maybe two. Just get a big enough advantage that it won't matter if I'm gonna build a farm before I go build that quarry, and actually I might pop even a trap here before I come up here, because I just want to get a nice bonus happiness so I can actually expand with a new settler. So now I have a high enough advantage that I'm not worried about any random occurrences happening. So I'm going to start working on Stonehenge right away. After this population increases to 6, I'm going to change production focus to production focus, because that will shave off, wow, like 8 or 9 turns from that. So that's very good. So yes, in 2 turns I'm going to shave some serious time off that. These guys are kind of at risk. I might move them away if that galley doesn't take them out first. Or actually, I believe galleys might be a passive, might not have a ranged attack, since they've changed things quite a bit. Okay, so I did take that one out. That was a bit more risky than the rest, but these are really powerful. So now I have that extra policy. I'm going to go into aristocracy. Going to give me that production to help me finish off Stonehenge quickly, and plus happiness for every 10 citizens. That's not going to give me a big bonus right now because I don't have 10 citizens, but in the future it will. Oh, decide to get sassy with their naval units. When fortified in the in your borders, they get plus 20 healing, and outside it's plus 10. So basically, they just multiplied the hit points by 10. But it does make the combat feel more fluent and makes a bit more sense, and has a little bit more leeway somehow. It just feels that way anyway. So I have third highest production. An unmet player is 11, which is quite high. It's almost double what I have, but not to worry. So after these, after this Stonehenge, I'm gonna pop out a settler, or actually, you know, I'm gonna get the Great Library first. And so since my population did grow, as I said, I'm gonna move to production focus. It's gonna decrease it to 15 turns from 22. Not bad, and it will take longer to build to expand my borders, which isn't actually so bad economic wise and happiness wise. So my farm is now complete. It's gonna give me some extra food here. I wonder if I'm not sure, I haven't played this in a while, if you can. Okay, is nothing you can build on a oasis. It's just an passive bonus to the city nearby. So it's a bonus 3 food, which is great in the desert region. So I'm going to construct a camp here, and this ivory is, I believe, a luxury resource, so that will give me extra happiness as well once it's linked to my capital. They did pop a city. Actually, I can still move a city here if I'm fast enough. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna purchase actually, settler is quite expensive, so never mind. Another pantheon's been founded. They got the religious settlements, which is a plus 15% border growth. Not a bad bonus, but I did not prefer it for this match anyway. Just gonna move these guys over here. I'm gonna position them where I want to found my city, so it's gonna be a bit harder for them to move into there. Right here is where I want. Or actually, maybe here would be good, and then I'll purchase this tile right away, just because I want to block their expansion further east, because that's where I am obviously, and then I can actually expand over here later and grab this last stone. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so I get 150 gold for 157 gold now. How about 15 gold now? Okay. I could just use some extra gold right now. Actually, maybe if I just ask for a specific amount. I need like 50. Okay, yeah, I can do that. So I'm still getting quite a big amount of gold per turn. Yeah, this is very good. I've also got horses here, and I'm going to get access to these forests if I'm lucky. They might be pissed about it, but they're not looking that strong right now. They have a city, but an extra city, but I'm not too worried about that. So now I'm going to start working on my quarry. It's going to be production and faith, since I do have that Stone Circles Pantheon. And just going to keep moving forward. And the archers have decided to get involved, which is not too nice. These are safe for now. I'm only worried if they get stolen, because it is a pain. This is a pretty this is a coastal area, so they can't really run very far. And I do have my Pictish warrior, which I can flank if they do capture my worker, but I'm hoping they don't. I do have enough to purchase that settler now, which is quite expensive, but it's going to be nice in the long run. I'm gonna move this guy back to escort. Okay, that's good, as long as it's not the wonder I'm going for. And they are gonna, that's annoying, they do pillage the my ivory camp, but as long as they don't take any of my actual settlers or workers, I'm okay. Build a quarry? Okay. Get out of here. Oh, come on. Yeah, he still can't get access to these, so these are going to be safe from this archer. After this, I'm going to swing down here, repair this camp, and then lastly, I will build another camp here, and then maybe build another farm. Not sure entirely what I'm going to do after I repair that camp and build a camp, but probably a farm would be good. Quarry. Weaken this too so that they don't get any funny ideas. Okay. The galleys are actually pretty much useless because I don't think they attack cities really. Yeah, I don't think they do. What needs your orders? God, build that quarry. My God. Okay, maybe it's because they're under threat or something. Yeah, I should have taken out that archer in retrospect because he did also pillage my farm. And now in 217 turns, I will build the. I will get a population growth. It's not bad. So Stonehenge is going to pop this turn, and that's going to give me a nice huge bonus to my faith. It's going to quintuple my faith growth right now. My quarry will be done next turn as well. Oh, sweet. Okay. Getting closer to founding my second city. With happiness where it is, since that is destroyed, it's not going to be... So the galley is destroyed as well. I'm going to want to get some camps going quickly because I am unhappy as of now. So, right here, I want to get to the Hagia Sophia, which is theology right here. So once I get philosophy, I want to have my great library so I can get here fast and rush this because it's going to be a nice boost to religion and a free great prophet. It's going to allow me to found my religion for free, so I want to get that nice and early. So I'm going to work on my great pyramid now. Or not great pyramid, great library, sorry. So they haven't expanded there yet. Okay, move these down here. Okay, yes, I'm going to settle there, unless their border expands here next turn, in which case I'll just move down here. Gonna get my happiness right now. My happiness is actually higher now because I have a source of marble, which is quite a big boost to happiness actually. The Iroquois have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, you bastards. Okay, I'm just gonna repair this first if they get any closer. Can't be within 4 tiles of another city. Okay, this will have to do. I'm gonna buy that ASAP and start working on a shrine here. Now maybe I can smooth it over with him a little bit. Maybe I can give him like 2 gold per turn for an embassy. Okay, that's good. That'll boost our relations a little bit, and it's also going to allow me to perform some espionage in the future. Put these guys in fortify right here. Move these into my city for now, just to be safe. I'm gonna have to do something to deal with these barbarians that are coming out of there pretty soon, but for now, they are starving, so... Oh, put them back on default, jeez. Okay. I am in unhappiness, that's why they're growing so slowly, but that will end shortly. Okay, he does have an issue with that, but it'll smooth over. So I am now in the classical era. I need drama and poetry. So actually I'm going to delay this great library for now and build a stoneworks to give me some extra happiness, because I want to be able to get to the theology with that bonus technology, and I can't do that just yet, so I need to get drama and poetry, which is a new technology, I believe. I think they split that off from something. Oh god, okay, I'm gonna move my Pictish warrior over here, just because, you know, nothing's really happening over here as of now. Yeah, I'm going to be really unhappy now until I repair that. So I'm going to get my warrior over here just to keep them away, because they are getting really irritating. And what was I building? A stoneworks, but I can't do that because my quarry is currently pillaged. So I'll build a temple. Why not? Where did they... Okay. God, they're getting quite out of hand over here. Oh, I'm quite poor right now. Just gonna take care of these guys because they're being quite a hassle right now. Take them out, no problem. It's a little weird, but shouldn't be an issue. So I can now get another policy. I can either go into piety right now, which will allow me to build shrines and temples at half the usual time, but I think I want to finish out tradition first to just get me that free aqueduct and 15% growth. It's going to be very good. So monarchy is going to be -1 happiness, which is unhappiness, which is really good. So that's going to bring my unhappiness up to 1. God, they're just everywhere, aren't they? Okay, so the barbarians are being completely wrecked. I think they did buff the AI of the enemies quite considerably in this expansion. So I took out those barbarians. I'm going to get my worker right on that quarry because I want to get my stoneworks out. He's probably going to be able to get out of range of my city. But c'est la vie. And he didn't leave, so yay for me. So that might actually kill their entire unit in 1 hit. Oh, it brought them down to 4 health. So I'm going to build that stoneworks now. I'm getting a good amount of faith. That'll probably pop my first great profit, and then I can use the Hagia Sophia to get my second, which is quite a nice save of faith. Okay, so that's now repaired. I'm now no longer unhappy, so my cities are going to be growing. Now I do have a fairly good growth rate for here. I'm going to buy this tile so he doesn't pop it. And yeah, so I've got quite a lot of possibility of quarries going on here. My second city, I'm thinking I'm going to move maybe like here or here maybe. Actually, there's not a whole lot of resources, so I might skip that, but we'll fortify these guys until they are healed. And sure, why not? So work on that, gonna boost my happiness quite a bit. Once that is done, okay, why not? Apparently everyone's getting the ability to create embassies now. So once this tech is done, I'm going to want to get the Great Library as soon as possible. So now I have my first Great Prophet. Now that's going to allow me to found a... For my... Oh, thank you. It'll allow me to found a religion. So you can pick from these different icons. These are all existing religions. As I am the Celts, I think I'm going to go with Christianity just because that doesn't make sense, but I actually... I'll just call it Christianity, why not? So founder beliefs, there are 2 types of beliefs you get right away. There's the founder belief and the follower belief. The follower belief is one that all cities get following the religion, including cities that of your enemies or just non-combative civilizations and city-states. And the founder belief is one that you get by yourself. So Let's see. +1 faith for each foreign city following this religion, and +1 happiness for each city following this religion. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get this one, because your followers do get quite heavy pretty later on in the game. And so I'm going to get +1 happiness for every 5 followers of this religion. And for the follower belief, there's quite a lot you can choose from here. You can build, you get guruship and other certain things. There's a lot to choose from. These are cool. They allow you to build actual faith-based structures. This one gives you faith, culture, and happiness. A lot of faith, little culture, and less happiness. I think pagodas sound good, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Or, hold on, wait a minute. A cathedral sounds good. +3 culture, one faith, and 1 happiness, and it gives me an artist special slot. I think I'm gonna go with that, in fact. And yeah, I found that religion. So, good times. Leave this here just for safety. And repair this this farm for my last reparation activity. So I have 5 followers and 2 followers of my pantheon. So I can actually try to spread, once I get open borders with him, I'm going to spread my religion over to their cities, which isn't bad. And I'm going to save a lot of faith by getting this. I'm going to get archery, and then I'm going to rush. Nah. But actually we need civil service for that. Civil service is quite a way off. I would need to get horseback riding, which requires the wheel, which requires the archery, which I am getting. I'll just work on a granary here. So I'm going to end this episode of my Let's Play Gods and Kings as the Celts, but thanks for watching, and the second part will come out early or midday tomorrow. So thanks for watching, guys.